So it'll be Hadley to Chaturanga with the first ball of this second youth ODI. It's nicely punched past the man at point. They should turn and come back for two here, the Sri Lankans, and they will quite comfortably. So a nice shot to start proceedings.
Back in. And just teed off beautifully for 4 runs. No need a run off those. Absolutely middled. He comes back in. Beautifully played through the offside, and that's another 4. Absolutely no doubt about that one, just giving a bit of width. And that has, just gone through.
First ball of his spell. And it's in front of the man at deep square leg. And a boundary first up. So the intent remains the same from the Sri Lankan batsman.
As the pile continues here. Bit of a shout. And he's gone. Brahmapal with the breakthrough. Crucial breakthrough for the Australians there.
Comes in once more. Shout from behind the wicket.
Sutherland didn't give a lot in terms of an appeal, but definitely a lot of energy behind the stumps.
The keeper was very interested there.
Comes back in.
And
out in the
that
deep.
could be out. Yes.
Well
Got
taken.
him.
Well taken. So Will Sutherland, just as we say it, he does get that breakthrough.
Tempted with that short ball again. Obviously played that earlier in the over, or bowled that earlier in the over.
Absolutely. Royalty. Trying to miss. Very
the
confident.
finger goes up.
He's got him. Australia with their 3rd wicket.
And Sri Lanka are reeling here for 3 for 50. And the big heave-ho. And that is runs.
That is 4 runs.
We've also got Bobby Quiney, just played in the Sheffield Shield final.
This ball's beautifully driven by the Sri Lankan skipper through the covers for 4.
As well, so got a fair few boys down there.
It's again carbon copy from Kamindu Mendes, who laces another boundary between the men at cover and mid-off for 4 runs.
Arm runs in again. Short, wide, paddle sweep, and catch from Hadley. Great wicket here.
A little bit of a nothing shot on that occasion from the set batsman, Nipun Sumanasinghe, who just turns one around the corner.
And beautifully swept straight away. And that is going to race away for 4. Exactly what the Sri Lankans need to do here, just keep the scoreline ticking over. A bit of an appeal. It looked like he was going to take a bit of time around 5, but he has got him. Lloyd Pope gets that crucial breakthrough this innings. Pope. Very craftily played. Very late, and that he's potentially going to run away for 4. Man in pursuit. Isn't quite able to get there. As Pope continues. And he's bowled him back. I think that's gone bat, then stumps.
I'm in shock.
Lloyd Pope has got a breakthrough.
Happy as Pope comes in. Bit of width there. And cut away very beautifully there. Absolutely punished.
It's a fantastic cricket stroke, that. Shorter ball. Oh, almost caught in the deep, but that just goes over, and it's going to be 6. Sutherland comes in.
Might get 2 here.
Again, they've been able to do that. They're going to come back. Bit of a mix-up.
Yes.
And nicely done. Lewin Maladay has been really impressive with the gloves, and that's a run out for the Sri Lankans. For the Australians, I should say. And that's the 8th wicket down for Sri Lanka. Hoist that one up. Running back. Almost juggles a catch to Austin Moore, but just tumbles out. The Sri Lankans are able to get the 2. Clean bowled him. Just takes that off stump. And that's the wicket the Australians really would have wanted there, Zach.
Exactly.
Austin Moore picks up another wicket, and that's steams back in. And that's the end of the innings. I thought it might have been a bit of a play and miss at first, but no, a bit of bat on that. Well taken from Lewin Maladay. So that is the end of Sri Lanka 10, but that is the end. Pretty interesting run chase coming up.
It's going to be a good game. Obviously, Australia are going to have to work pretty hard, build some key partnerships there to to chase down 223.
Bryant faces up.
Driven.
Beautifully
Driven
struck.
very well.
And that is 4 runs. That is why there's a lot of hype about this man. He's living up to it with that.
They
Big
go up
appeal.
again.
Going down leg, but doesn't look like there was any bat on that. And he's got
Back
him.
onto his stumps.
Back onto the stumps, and that is the end of Max Bryant. A really crucial early breakthrough for the Australians.
Oh, that's a good shout.
And he's
And it's
got
given.
him. Wowee.
Sri Lankans are all over the Australians here.
Given just a bit of room, he's
And
able to
that
push that one down.
Looks like it could be going to the boundary for 4. Yes, it is. Bit of a misfield there by the Sri Lankan fielder at point.
Again, crunched through the offside by Paramapal, and that is another boundary. This time, just a touch. I'm not 100% sure. Is he...
He lost something there.
Might need to see a replay of that one. It looks like he's copped a bit of a blow. Is it short of...
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful cricket shot. Just cut brilliantly between the man at point and cover. Australian upper order.
Hit it straight through.
It was a beautiful cricket shot. I'll come back for 2.
Be close.
It's a 3-man chase for the boundary, but the ball beats all of them.
Might have to utilise a couple more options.
As we see, a big shot. Jason Sanger comes down the wicket. And the ball goes past the outside edge. He's been stumped. As Badilla comes in. Big shot from Paramapal, who finds the boundary at mid-wicket. And nicely placed there into the gap past the man in the ring. As Badilla comes in again here. He's down the wicket.
Oh, wow.
Dancing long over mid-on. And that's going to go all the way for 6.
Yeah, today we're on the far end of the wicket, so it's probably the shorter boundary.
So nicely cut away by Paramapal, who will raise his bat for a half century. A brilliant knock this has been from the Australian co-captain.
Pal's hoisted that one down, but comfortably caught in the deep. Very well taken there by Dilshan.
Bigger shots.
This could be dangerous. It's going to be down to the umpire, and he's gone. It was a risky run, and some really tidy fielding there by the Sri Lankans. Great footwork from Austin Waugh, and that has been punished for 4 runs.
In. Ooh, he's gone for a...
That time he just knew there was a gap there and just scribbled that around beautifully. It's a
Swept it
fantastic
under.
sweep shot. See what he can do. Just beats the man at backward point. Let's see if they can race away for 4. Yes, it does. Players. Speaking of attacking, the intention was there, and it's going to race through to the boundary for 4. Take strike. Gives himself some room, and he pushes that one through. Great effort in the field to try and get across, but that will be 4 runs. Waugh danced down the wicket, but that is the end of his innings. He's been really good for 33. Again, Krishan Sanjula, great behind the stumps, and just as you were saying, Ellie, lost to Sutherland now. Sutherland cracks it down the ground. There is a man out there, but it will land safe, and it will be 4 runs. Very nicely played, Will Sutherland. And that brings up a half century. And he's clean bowled him. That is a huge loss for the Australians. Will Sutherland clean bowled. Nipun Ransika. There's a great shot down the ground, but there is a fielder there. Oh, got a hand to it. Ransika to continue. Going to push for a second. It's a lot of work to do. Oh, and Sanjula again with the gloves. A great throw in, and Sanjula able to finish it off.
Seems to be a bit of...
And absolutely smoked down the ground. There's a man on the boundary. but it clears him. And he is, and they're going to get a run out as well. So Maladay sneaks up and makes sure that he's the man to retain the strike. He comes in again. And he's clean bowled him. Lloyd Pope has been dismissed, and that is the end of the innings for the Australians. They're all out for 214. Devastating stuff for Lewin Maladay. He's been so good with the bat. 23 not out.
Extremely difficult coming in for Pope there.
As we just go through some of the wickets. So Bryant was the first to go. Australia were 1 for 8. Hackney then fell. LBW bowled Rashmika. They were 2 for 10. Jason Sanger fell after building a good partnership with Paramupal.